to the river with a homemade boat. Shove off from the bank, lay back and float. Gonna ride that river wherever it goes, maybe to the Gulf of Mexico. And I'll be dreaming as I drift on down of city lights and honky-tonk town. I might find something that I ain't found. Lazy river, take me where I'm bound. Angelina River, dark and wide, you could not hold this restless child. I've been gone for a good long while, but thoughts of you still make me smile. That white sandbar where I used to lay and catch catfish night and day now lies at the bottom of a deep wide lake. That river was gone, I could not stay. They built a dam and they took control. The water rose and it drowned your soul. It broke my heart and it broke your hold. Then one day I just had to go. Angelina River, dark and wide, you could not hold this restless child. I've been gone a good long while, the thoughts of you still make me smile. Hit the road with a young man's dreams, my pockets filled with memories, my heart a-busting at the seams. Never did learn how to swim upstream. It's a long way back, it's a long way home. I've come so far, I'm too far gone. I made some choices and they could be wrong, but that river flows right through my songs. Angelina River, dark and wild, you could not hold this restless child. I've been gone now for a good long while, but thoughts of you still make me smile. Thoughts of you still Mama was leaning on a garden gate, talking to the beans and tomato steaks. He was sitting on a front porch swing, lost in his thoughts and his guitar strings, singing a song about the life he led. His mama gone crazy and his daddy dead. His sister was a hooker and his brother in jail. Figured it was time to hit the trail. This life we live sometimes goes wrong. It's another line for another song. He told his aunt who lived in town, I'll be leaving on the next Greyhound. Look after Mama if you don't mind. Tell her I'll write when I find the time. Milk the cow and gather the eggs. Sell that old mule, he's got two bad legs. This sharecropping life, too damn hard. Ain't nothing but dirt growing in the yard. This life we live sometimes goes wrong. It's another line for another song. There was no way that he could stay. He went rolling down a lost highway, looking for a different scene, wishing on stars and chasing dreams. High and low from town to town, burning out and burning down, wasting days and losing nights, laying low and out of sight. This life we live sometimes goes wrong. It's another line for another song. Tomorrow's coming on too fast, but you never can outrun your past. Down the road, around the bend, meet yourself coming back again. People and places come and go, where it ends you never know. You just give it your best shot. Friends and memories are all we got. This life we live sometimes goes wrong. It's another line for another song. It's another line for another song. I am riding on this train in the sun and in the rain. Got cinders in my hair, smoke in my eyes. This flat wheeler rides too rough, and this hobo life is tough. It's enough to make a man break down and cry. All I own is in this sack that I carry on my back. Home is anywhere that I may be. I'm on my way again with all my traveling friends, fugitives and Dust Bowl refugees. North and south and east and west, I can't seem to get no rest. These rails keep making music in my brain. There's so much I want to see, and it's waiting there for me. always find me riding on this train. On the outskirts of town, sleeping on the ground, haven't got a single dollar in my hand, working day after day, long hours and short pay. That ain't no way to treat a working man. Picking fruit off the vines and walking picket lines, it's the same in 100 little towns. Dodging bulls and company goons and singing traveling tunes, my feet are moving and I'm gaining ground. North and south and east and west, I can't seem to get no rest. These rails keep making music in my brain. There's so much I want to see, and it's waiting there for me. You'll always find me riding on this train. And you know that I'll be gone in the dark or with the dawn. Can't say when I'll be back this way again, but that train keeps rolling on, and I leave behind my songs. Seems like that's the way it's always been. I am riding on these rails, writing letters never mailed. Ain't no one would read 'em anyway. She's building up a head of steam, and I'm off to catch a dream. I'll hop aboard and I'll be on my way. North and south and east and west, can't seem to get no rest. These rails keep making music in my brain. There's so much I want to see, and it's waiting there for me. You'll always find me riding on this train. I am riding on this train, in the sun and in the rain. Hey little man, come along with me. We'll go and see what we can see. There's a wondrous world outside the door. Take my hand, what you waiting for? We'll fly away in the rocking chair, talk of gypsies and dancing bears, cowboys, Indians, and dinosaurs, sailing ships and matchbox cars. We'll catch bugs and toady frogs, chase the squirrels and wrestle dogs. We'll find ourselves a sleepy shade, let our worries fade away. We'll fly away in the rocking chair, talk of gypsies and dancing bears, cowboys, Indians, and dinosaurs, homemade ice cream and candy bars. You get a line and I'll get a pole. We'll go down to the fishing hole. We'll float the river, walk in the woods, come back home, ain't life good? We'll fly away in the rocking chair, talk of gypsies and dancing bears, cowboys, Indians, and dinosaurs, the man in the moon and shooting stars. We'll talk about the things we've seen, secret places in our dreams. And when my time in this world's through, may all the angels watch over you. We'll fly away in the rocking chair, talk of gypsies and dancing bears, cowboys, Indians, and dinosaurs, rocket ships and old guitars. Hey little man, come along with me. We'll go and see what we can see. I've always lived day to day, just a maverick soul. I had to find out for myself things I'd need to know. Sifting through the free advice and throwing most aside, reaching for the brass ring and savoring the ride. I didn't listen when they told me, I said I'm flying to the sun. It was a long, long fall and I got burned, but oh, the things I've learned. She was a green-eyed beauty, I was just 18. They all tried to tell me that she was not for me, but I loved her anyway, my heart outruled my head. Lord, I tried to make her mine, no matter what they said. I didn't listen when they told me, I said I'm flying to the sun. It was a long, long fall and I got burned, but oh, the things I've learned. For a while I was a soldier and I worked the oil fields too, running wild and raising hell, there wasn't much I wouldn't do. I've even worn a coat and tie, but left it all behind. I didn't fit and they didn't care, I don't really mind. Well, if you want to learn to fly, don't be afraid to fall. Somewhere in the skies of life you'll hear a voice that calls. Now don't try to tell me how to live, it's just a waste of time. I'd rather make my own mistakes, at least I'll know they're mine. I'll take the pleasure with the pain, and when it's said and done, the flying's worth the falling when you're reaching for the sun. I didn't listen when they told me, I said I'm flying to the sun. It was a long, long fall, and I got burned, but oh, the things I've learned. Oh, the things I've learned. They said don't go in the dark, deep woods. Something's there, it's up to no good. The night lit up by a quarter moon. Voodoo coming and it's coming for you. I went to the woods there anyway. Voodoo come and I couldn't run away. It planted a fever down in my soul. Now I spend my life out on this road, stuck in the middle where both ends meet, with a restless heart and itchy feet. Feel like a misfit and it's never quite clear if I don't belong or just don't want to be here. Put that bottle back on the shelf. A man could drink himself to death. It looks like snow and it smells like rain. Catch me a ride on a slow freight train. Too wet to plow, too hot to run. My heart pounding like a marching drum. Close the window and shut the door. I ain't gonna live here anymore. Stuck in the middle where both ends meet, with a restless heart and itchy feet. I feel like a misfit and it's never quite clear if I don't belong or just don't want to be here. I gotta move. I got me a case of them walking blues. I hear the call of that long white line. sun is burning up the summer sky. I had me enough of this cotton patch. I'll jump the gate and I won't look back. That Yeates River is muddy and wide. Grass looks greener on the other side. Stuck in the middle where both ends meet, with a restless heart and itchy feet. Feel like a misfit and it's never quite clear if I don't belong or just don't want to be here. Hoodoo, why don't you let me be? Break your spell and set me free. Hear that freight train whistle moan, singing this lost soul back to home. Stuck in the middle where both ends meet, with a restless heart and itchy feet. Feel like a misfit and it's never quite clear if I don't belong or just don't want to be here. If I don't belong or just don't want to be here. I was 12 years old when that painted wagon came to town. It was an old-time medicine show that traveled all around. It was painted red and white with letters all in gold. Professor Alexander's amazing traveling medicine show. They had an Indian chief who danced, and a man who swallowed fire, and a smelly rusty cage with a big black wrestling bear. There was this gypsy girl, the prettiest thing I'd ever seen. While her daddy played guitar, she'd sing and play the tambourine. Painted wagon, where are you now? Gypsy lady, I don't even know your name, but you changed my life somehow. The professor had his elixir, I don't remember what it was called. Mama called it bootleg whiskey, Daddy just said snake oil. For just one paper dollar you could cure all your ills. Guess a man could live forever on a dollar bill. Well, the wagon left and took the girl and the bear away, just one step ahead of the law, at least that's what they say. In my mind I see it, I can see it just as plain. When I play this old guitar, I can hear that gypsy sing. Painted wagon, where are you now? Gypsy lady, I don't even know your name, but you changed my life somehow. Now some 40-odd years later, I'm out here traveling around, playing my guitar as I go from town to town. The professor, he died, broke the bear, ran off to the woods. I'd like to see them all again if I only could. Life can play some tricks on you, it's funny how it goes. Born too late, I share the fate of that medicine show. That painted wagon moved too slow, the years they moved too fast. I may not have a future, but I'd never trade my past. Painted wagon, where are you now? Gypsy lady, I don't even know your name, but you changed my life somehow. Painted wagon, where have you gone? I have been to nowhere, running from my nightmares, chasing dreams. I have come to know that this life out on the road ain't what it seems. I have stumbled on the wasteland, stood out in the rain and wind and snow. It's time to go. I've seen myself for what I am, pick myself up off the ground. I'm homeward bound. The sun is sinking in the west, and I need somewhere to rest my weary bones. It's a cold and lonely night, and I'm thinking that I might just go back home. I have stumbled on the wasteland, stood out in the rain and wind and snow. It's time to go. I've seen myself for what I am, pick myself up off the ground. I'm homeward bound. Home's a place where I can go. When I do, I always know they'll take me in. And I can take some time to ease my troubled mind. I need a friend. I have stumbled on the wasteland, stood out in the rain and wind and snow. It's time to go. I've seen myself for what I am, pick myself up off the ground. I'm homeward bound. I'm homeward bound. Call it being free, call it irresponsibility, Call it what you will, I'm just trying to be me. It's a case of sink or swim, take it to the limit again. I'm what I am and that's all I'll ever be. And there's days you might think I'm a little bit lazy. There's days you'd swear I've gone downright crazy. I march to my own drum. Sometimes I walk, sometimes I run. Sometimes I win and sometimes I just don't care. Can't be somebody else. It's hard enough just to be myself. If I just slow down, I'll make it with room to spare. There's days you might think I'm a little bit lazy. There's days you'd swear I've gone downright crazy. Life was meant to live. There's always something left to give, even when you're down or when you're on a roll. I'm a poet, I'm a fool. Every now and then I'm a lot like you. I don't like labels and I don't fit no mold. And there's days you might think I'm a little bit lazy. And there's days you'd swear I've gone downright crazy. Call it being free, call it irresponsibility, call it what you will, I'm just trying to be me. It's out of the bed and on your feet, put on your clothes and hit the street. There's something waiting out there, you gotta find it. Might be pleasure, might be pain, might be sunshine, might be rain. The choice is yours to make and I don't mind it. You got a secret I don't know, you won't tell, you won't let it show. I got a question, but I don't think I'll ask it. Is one step forward and two steps back? It's hard to win when the deck is stacked. You shouldn't put your eggs all in one basket. You can walk or you can run, you gotta march to your own drum. Mama said it'll all come out in the wash. There are those who must think we're all fools. They tell us what's hot, what is cool. I never was much impressed by celebrity. Left is loose and right is tight. The rules can change overnight. Political correctness don't mean much to me. Some folks ride and some folks walk, some folks act and some just talk, some run and hide when the wolf is on the prowl. You boldly go where no man's gone, and when you're done they just send you home. We could use more fools like John Wesley Powell. You can walk or you can run, you gotta march to your own drum. Mama said it'll all come out in the wash. Mama said don't worry, it'll all come out in the wash. Memories of an old love sometimes come blowing in, drifting like a feather on a soft summer wind, moaning like a whistle down some long forgotten track. But they're only memories, it's never coming back. Somewhere between the sunshine and the rain, somewhere between the passion and the pain, only the song remains. Shadows of lost youth sometimes cloud the sun. Things that should have happened were somehow left undone, misplaced and forgotten as we grew older day by day. But they're only shadows, and shadows fade away. Somewhere between the sunshine and the rain, somewhere between the passion and the pain, only the song remains. Dreams of things that might have been sometimes invade my mind, crowding out what's really real and leave me stumbling blind, losing sight of things that count along life's twists and turns. But they are only dreams and a lesson left unlearned. Somewhere between the sunshine and the rain, somewhere between the passion and the pain, only the song remains. Only the song remains. Came home late, baby didn't like it at all. Came home late, baby didn't like it at all. She was crying and cussing, had me up against the wall. She took my clothes from the closet, then she threw them out in the drive. Came back with a skillet and a big sharp kitchen knife. I hit the street feeling lucky to be alive. Mama, listen, mama, you ain't treating your daddy right. You threw me out of the house on a cold and rainy night. All this fussing and fighting, you know it just ain't right. Rolling down the highway, I can't get her out of my head. Rolling down the highway, I can't forget the things she said. She was so damn mad, I might have could ended up dead. I woke up this morning with the sun in my bloodshot eyes. My gut was churning and my head felt twice its size. I feel so low down, I gotta get better to die. I came home late, baby didn't like it at all. I came home late again, baby didn't like it at all. She was crying and cussing, had me up against the wall. You got your mama's pretty smile, your daddy's hair and eyes. A bouncing little baby boy, what a wonderful surprise. You're sleeping in your cradle, I'm here by your side, smiling with each heartbeat, overcome with pride. I never even knew you, but I loved you from the start. You came into my life and took a great big piece of my heart. Come over here, little boy, and sit down on my knee. I can tell you stories that you won't believe, about an old man's childhood days, another place and time, and how your world is gonna be so different from mine. I never even knew you, but I loved you from the start. Came into my life and took a great big piece of my heart. I never even knew you, but I loved you from the start. You came into my life and took a great big piece of my heart. I knew I was a goner when I saw her sitting there, The smoke it made a halo in the neon around her hair. There was 9 miles of bad road behind those sparkling eyes. I thought I was in the driver's seat, but she took me for a ride. It's time for me to leave, it's time for me to go. We'll meet up again someday, somewhere down the road. I fell in with some pickers back in the early spring. I said this is the life for me, just to play and sing. We played in the beer joints and all the local dives. There were times we was lucky to get out of there alive. Time for me to leave, it's time for me to go. We'll meet up again someday, somewhere down the road. Sometimes life is easy, sometimes life is hard. Whatever hand it deals you, you've got to play the cards. Just keep the back door open, leave yourself some room to breathe. When things get rough and you can't bluff, it's time for you to leave. Time to pack it up, time to travel on. I'll be back this way again, but now I gotta roll. A big wide world is waiting, and I have to go and see all the friends and strangers that are waiting there for me. My head tells me I should stay, my heart tells me go. My songs are dying to get out, I gotta hit that road. Time to pack it up, time for me to go. We'll meet up again someday, somewhere down the road. We'll meet up again someday, somewhere down the road. Are we rolling? Well, let me tell you about a group of friends of mine. We get together and have a real good time. When the music starts, you know it sounds so fine. And I play G, C, and D, and sometimes E minor for a little variety. I never seen nothing like it in my whole life. No matter what they play, seems to turn out right. They can play 39 songs and not use the same chord twice. But I play G, C, and D, and sometimes E minor for a little variety. Well, there's talent and skill that has no end. You got guitars and harps and mandolins. When they start picking, I just sit and grin. Oh, I play G, C, and D, and sometimes E minor for a little variety. Well, there's one wish I wish would come true, that I could play the way that they do. And I guess I could if I'd just practice too. But I play G, C, and D, sometimes E minor, sometimes A for a little variety.
All right.
Hadn't done this in a while. Wrote this song about one of my favorite places in the world.
Dairy Queen. Refinery. Valero Petroleum.
I've written a couple about that too. The conquistadors came searching for silver and for gold. They'd heard of those lost silver mines and cities made of gold. For the glory of the Holy Church and the King of Spain, to conquer and to Christianize, they crossed the burning plain. They wandered all across the land, greed-driven, honor-bound. They left behind some missions, no wealth was ever found. And many a brave man fell and died on the burning sand. The power of an army could not match that savage land. And the canyons of the Rio Grande hold promises and lies. And if you listen closely, you might hear the night wind cry. I am Desplabado, this place you call Big Bend. Across the desert to the river, there came a mounted hell. Beneath the bright September moon, along the Comanche Trail, they struck without a warning. There was no time to run. The blood and bones of the innocent were left drying in the sun. Then came adventurers and smugglers, men running from the law, hiding in the canyons and camping in the draws. They built Glen Spring and San Vicente, Castellon and Mariscal. The land it took the best they had, oh, the stories they could tell. And the canyons of the Rio Grande hold promises and lies. And if you listen closely, you might hear the night wind cry. I am Desplabado, this place you call Big Bend. I came here a young man, near 40 years ago. The desert sun has burned me and the wind has left me cold. My wife and kids are gone now, they're buried in the sand, on a hill above the spring where cottonwood and willow stand. And there's spirits in the Chisos where bear and lion dwell. ghosts of all who came before still wander in this hell. They say that I've gone crazy, I chose to remain. There's a lesson man has never learned, that land cannot be tamed. And the canyons of the Rio Grande hold promises and lies. And if you listen closely, you might hear the night wind cry. I am Desplabado, this place you call Big Bend. I am Desplabado, this place you call Big Bend. Thank you. Not much ever happened in that sleepy little town. Most of my afternoons I spent just hanging around. I'd play a little music till it was late at night, then sit beside the highway and watch that blinking caution light. I'm gone, long gone, chasing all my dreams and living all my songs. I'm gone, long gone. I left a girl behind when I pulled out of there. I think of her from time to time, but I don't guess she'd care. It's been years, but I'd like to see her just once more. See the changes that took place since I walked out the door. I'm gone, long gone, chasing all my dreams and living all my songs. I'm gone, long gone. There's things I'd just as soon forget. There's tales I'd like to tell. There's secrets that are buried at the bottom of the well. I really am no different than I was back then. No, I am still the same. It's just the places that I've been. And I've been gone, long gone, chasing all my dreams and living all my songs. I'm gone, long gone. The miles weigh heavy on a man when he's searching for himself. It all comes down to going back to somewhere that you left. When all the nights are endless and the years are going fast, you find that what you're looking for is somewhere in your past. And I'm gone, long gone, chasing all my dreams and living all my songs. I'm gone, long gone, I'm gone, long gone. Thank you. I knew I shouldn't have changed that line. I said Sunday afternoon, I'm not going to ever sing this song again, but what the heck, I will. We had a little Mother's Day gathering, and Amanda sang this song, and it was so good, I said, I'll never do it again, but I wrote it, so I guess I can do it. I wish for you tomorrow all the sunshine and pleasure and rainbows and red roses that the world can bring, to help you ease the sorrow and the pain that's part of living, and wake the strength inside you and find a song to sing. May your days be full of laughter and your nights be filled with stars. May the changes all come easy and your burdens all be light. May you find what you are after and dance in fields of clover and drink from sparkling fountains and stand up for what's right. And when the tears start falling or it rains on your parade, my shoulder's here to lean on, don't you be afraid. And when it's time for you to choose and you're standing at some crossroads, running out of reasons with nothing left but time, and it seems that all you do is lose, remember that you're you. And when your choice is made, I'll be there to watch you shine. And when the tears start falling or it rains on your parade, my shoulder's here to lean on, don't you be afraid. I wish for you tomorrow all the sunshine and pleasure and rainbows and red roses that the world can